Hey, how are you doing? It's Alan here from Looking for Warriors, and I want to talk about fake news really quickly. I've talked about this before, but I was listening to Joe Rogan the other day, and he was talking about they want to bring in, people are asking for a government Tzar on truth because there's so much fake stuff on the internet. And yeah, there is so much fake stuff on the internet. Q was really fun. Q was really fun because even now, Trump is out of office. I think we can all agree that Trump is out of office. And even now they're saying, oh, in the spring, Trump is actually the real president and why there's two presidents. And it reminds me of, I remember listening to about there was a cult, and the cult believed that aliens were coming onto the earth. And there was a specific date, they picked a specific date when the aliens were coming. And they were going to the people who did the right things, they were going to take them away and the earth was going to be destroyed or something like that. And the date came and no aliens came. And you would have thought that the cult leader and all the cults would have said, oh, okay, this is completely wrong. This is completely wrong. We've made a mistake here. We made a huge mistake. The aliens aren't coming. I've really got to evaluate how I deal with information. But they didn't do that. They became even stronger in their belief. They believed that the date was delayed for some reason. And they waited. And they waited for the aliens to come. They knew it was going to, they were even stronger in the belief that the aliens were going to come. Now, the aliens never came. And you can see this with Q now. If you look at BitChute, there's still people who, very, very huge view videos. People believe, okay, no, he didn't, Trump didn't prove election fraud, but he's going to be in March or in April or in May or whatever date you want to pick, it's going to happen. And they're even stronger in their belief, even after Biden becomes president. And there's lots of fake news out there, but it's great. I want my kids to grow up in a place where they need to take lots of information in and sort it. I don't want them believing that everything online is true, because even this Tzar that they're looking for, the Tzar of truth or whatever they want to call it, sounds very dystopian to me. But even this Tzar of truth, do they know the truth about everything? And things are developing. We don't know what's true or not as things are developing. So I don't want to live in a world where everything is true. I want to live in a world where I have to decide what is true and what's not true. Where I have to use my own critical faculty. So that builds the muscle. You want to build the muscle. Work out what's true and what's not true. We don't live in a world where everything's true, because everything's not true anyway. A lot of things are just subjective. Obviously there's truth and there's fiction, but there's a lot of things that are just subjective. What's right and what's wrong. I talked before about Steve Jobs, and he took on a guy from Coca-Cola, decided that the best thing for the company was profits in the moment. But Steve Jobs thought that the best thing was innovation for the future. Now, there's no right or wrong, there's no truth to that. One of them wasn't wrong, one of them wasn't right. Both of them were right in a way. Subjective. It's subjective. A lot of things in the world are subjective. So we've got to build our critical faculty, and there's never been a better time to build our critical faculty of working out what's right and what's wrong. So please don't take away all the fake stuff from the internet. Please don't. Because that's building intelligent people who need to decide. And it's great. If people are fooled, that's great. Because they won't get fooled over and over and over again. They'll start to learn. There's fake stuff and there's real stuff, and sometimes we don't know the difference, but we've got to work it out. So hope that the truths are that Joe Rogan was talking about doesn't appear. We don't need it. We need to build our own critical faculty. It's in ourselves. It's been Alan here from Looking for Warriors. Hit that subscribe button.